Ladies and gentlemen, may I direct your attention to something quite extraordinary, quite incredible, quite unlike anything you may have experienced in your life.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to another episode of the Takeover Show. I'm your host, Misa, and with me, as always, the Tortanator, owner of Duchi's. Give it up for my boy,
They call me El Comal where I'm from, El Pinche Gordillo Swag.
They do call you El Comal. They do call you Gordillo Swag. I love all those names. But Chewy, bro, I'm excited about this episode, bro. We had a great fucking weekend checking these guys out.
Straight vibe.
It was a crazy fucking weekend, let me tell you guys. And we're gonna get into the story. But I have notes here, dude, that says Saturday's party, right? And then I have little notes that says shrooms, cops, and temptations, dog. That's what that's what happens when you go to MAZOVIBE. Yeah, a MAZOVIBE show. But you've heard me say it, MAZOVIBE, man. We got some awesome guests here today, guys. We've been friends with them for a few years now. They are local DJs. Please give it up for John Rivas, Jonathan Sanchez. Together they are the one, the only MAZOVIBE.
Oh yeah, appreciate that, bro.
Damn, dude. Welcome, guys. Welcome, MAZOVIBE, dude. Like I was saying, man, I was going back into how long it's been since we've talked and had a podcast. And for those that used to follow me in the old podcast, Conversing with Chris and Misa, these guys were on almost to the date 3 years ago. 2021.
It doesn't feel that long, bro.
2021,
dude.
dude.
Flies, bro. Crazy how time
2021.
It doesn't feel that long, but if you just get back at it.
That was like middle COVID times, bro.
That was like,
shit.
that was, bro. Yeah, that was like right before we started doing like fucking like Zoom fucking pods too. You know, there was like, you guys were one of the last ones that we decided to have on, and then after you guys were on, I was like, these guys must have been sick, dude, because these guys were dirty as fuck, dude. And after that, we just did fucking like, yeah, dude. But it was pretty cool, man. It's been a long time.
Is there really a mosquito in here or what?
Somewhere out there, bro.
Okay, bro. We're all sharing DNA tonight. What? He's like, fuck.
Never thought about that shit, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill that shit.
This is what I'm gonna do. Can you do me a favor, Shane?
Yes, sir.
Let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and take your mic for now. Yeah. Can you go into our box? Actually, we can't go to our box. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a quick break, guys. 2-minute break. All right, we'll be right back. Sorry about this. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and change this because I want to make sure we kill this fucking mosquito, doggy. We'll be right back, guys. Holy shit, finally we got him, guys. Finally we got him. Fucking mosquito. Chewy, good job on that mosquito, bro. Good shit. Guys, sorry again, man. Fucking MAZOVIBE shows up and, they just want to suck the shit out of these guys. But anyways, guys, MAZOVIBE, our boy John and Jonathan. Guys, thank you so much for fucking taking your time to showing up to the Takeover Show. I just want to say very, 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 very grateful that you guys are here. Before we really get into this, guys, I do want to make sure that we do give a shout out to our family, our partners here at Genuine Reference Studios. Guys, we're going to put all their information down below. This is where dreams come true. If you guys have any questions, anything like that, give us a call. Send us a message.
Try to be a musician, a guitarist, a drummer, even a podcaster, bro. Make sure to tap in with these guys.
So shout out Genuine Reference Studios one more time.
The space is dope. They just got some 3,000 CDJs. Like full
I don't even know what the fuck that means.
Just
Dude.
call them 3,000 CDJs, bro. Some CDJ 3000, some CDJ 3000. That was my bad.
Explain that in NBA terms.
Yeah, dude. Can you dumb that down, please? Like, don't do it in DJ talk. What the fuck? Dude?
Sorry, it's a motto, bro. It's a motto.
He's about to explain. But guys, no. Anyways, guys, thank you one more time again for the third or fifth time. Thank you for showing up. I've been waiting to collab with you guys again. Like I said, the last time we hung out and actually talked and stuff, it was 3 years ago. It was quite a while ago, and I was looking back into it, bro, and I can literally say you guys fucking grew so much, man, as like not just as DJs, but as like entertainers, as a person. But it was a fun episode. But what the hell have you guys been up to now, man? What's going on?
I mean, we've been through a lot, man. When we were doing when we did the pot, hey, that's my turn.
We took a couple too many hits.
It happens, guys. What happens when you walk into the takeover show?
No, but last time we met with you guys, we were doing fucking lives on fucking YouTube and shit, you know, like TikTok and shit. It was like right in the middle of COVID, so yeah, we've grown quite a bit, bro.
Yeah, dude, it was a while ago. I don't even Chewy was in the picture yet. He wasn't because he didn't even remember who the hell you guys were.
No, but I'm not gonna lie to you.
He found out who we were before this.
He doesn't know.
Yeah. Well, even till now, he can't. He's like, which was Jonathan and which was John?
¿Quién es Juan y Juan? No, actually, you guys, someone brought it up right now about marketing, or when you digitalize or whenever monetize, and I saw you guys, bro, through an ad one time. Like I want to say like a minute ago, bro, and I'm a big
that
fan.
shit works.
I'm a fan
works.
of the circle, bro. Yeah. And then I confused you guys for like the longest time with Riot 10, bro. Oh. Yeah, no cap, bro.
Thanks,
and I was
We
like, what the
appreciate
hell?
that comparison.
It's a compliment,
bro.
right there.
And,
I don't even know who that is, to be
It's
honest.
another El Paso DJ set.
Oh, really?
They
Hey, shout out to them,
They're
dude.
like super headbanger.
Yeah, shout out
But,
Riot 10.
Yeah.
When I found out that you guys are over here connected with my buddy Carrie, shout out Carrie Dreams over there. Fucking, I was like, what the fuck? So, like, I started following you guys and shit. And then, shout out, you guys have an event going on, Pickle Fest or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's coming up, man.
Fuck
We got
yeah.
a spot in Pickle Fest. Yeah, it's an honor, man. It's gonna be a block party downtown. Shout out to fucking Brightside.
Fuck yeah. They're starting, huh? They're trying to push the pedal on that.
So
huh?
this is like the first event that they're doing towards that Brightside Music Festival.
It's like the
Hopefully
sisterhood or
next year.
something like that, right? Fuck yeah, I want to
like a
go.
build-up.
How can we get tickets, or where can the fans go? Where do we get tickets? You know?
Yeah, well, we'll put the link on our Instagram.
Fuck yeah.
So if you guys want to get tickets, you could go there.
Bro, hell
Or
yeah.
you could go to the Brightside Instagram. They have the link there. Get some tickets.
Have they told you guys set times?
Not yet, man. They haven't told us set times, but we're just happy to be a part of it, honestly.
Yeah,
Happy
that's
for
pretty
you guys,
sick, dude. Chewy's he's jumping fucking courts here, dude. Chewy, you need to chill the fuck out, dude. Put that
Sorry,
mic
fool,
down,
I
dude.
saw that shit. And
God damn, dude.
Sick.
I was like, bro,
He
that's
came in
supposed to
fired,
be. Yeah,
bro.
he
He came-
did. Like, dude, I was like, bro, turn your fucking notes around, dude. That's towards the end. Damn. But nah, man, going back, dude, MAZOVIBE, like we said, you guys have been actually, you know, when I was, you know, going back and trying to, you know, remember what we talked about. Fuck, there's a lot of stuff that I forgot about. You guys have actually been you guys have known each other for a very long time. And you guys each have been also DJing for a very long time. And during this process, y'all's names changed and all this. But for those who might not know you, that are just barely, you know, discovering you guys right now, kind of introduce yourself a little bit if you guys can. A little bit. Anybody,
of
John
course,
or
man.
John?
So, my name's John Rivas. I'm part of the MAZOVIBE. I also do marketing on the side, so I work with the marketing hunters, right?
Shout out marketing hunters, dog.
Yeah, big shout out
It's
to
because
Ruben and the
of the marketing hunters that I actually went to school for marketing and advertising, man. I'm not gonna lie, yeah, dude. I
Serio?
saw, you know,
Oh, shit,
yeah,
that's
Ruben
dope,
Alvarez
yeah.
when we had him on the pod. I was like, fuck, man, this guy has a good talent, his good head on his shoulders, and let me see what this world's about. And so that's what I did, man. But continue, John Rivas. Nice to meet you, brother.
Thanks for having me, brother.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, and I'm Jonathan, man. I work from home. I'm a consultant. I'm a programmer. Well, I used to program. Now I'm just a consultant. I don't meet a lot of people in my job. So, yeah, so, I mean, I kind of stick to, like, the studio, do a little bit more production. And I think that's why we work so well together.
You guys just stay out of each other's face and shit.
No,
or-
you'll see that there's like a lot of opposites in like
Yeah,
what we're good at.
Yeah,
You know, so it's a
and
really
that's what
good
I've noticed, man.
compliment,
Even when we first interviewed you, 3 years ago, it kind of baffled me because you guys are two different people, man.
Yeah.
And but that's cool when you see two different people could combine and create something like MAZOVIBE. That's fucking amazing.
And
But
I think that's what makes it work though, because he's taught me a lot about like networking. I was kind of trying to get into that, but even since we first met, we met what, 5th grade.
Yeah.
So it's been
God
it's been
damn, they were eating dirt together with.
You know
They were
what? A
trading
funny
peanut
joke, bro.
butter
Funny
with
joke.
for Hershey's,
We had a
man.
homie come out. One of the DJs. He's like, "Yeah, I wanted to meet you guys." And that fool was like, "How long have you guys been doing this?" And we're like, "Oh, bro, like I think we said like 14 years." He's like, "Damn, bro, you guys last longer than most marriages."
La verga.
Oh,
They're
shit.
over here trading lunches and shit in school.
Damn, that shit hit hard, dude.
it's crazy. It's crazy.
No, it is.
Moment of silence right quick.
Yeah,
My bad, dude.
Take that one in. Take that one in.
it's okay, Theo. Chill, dude. He didn't mean it. He forgot. But dude, no, yeah. So going back, man, you guys met back in 5th grade. But what I was remembering, you guys had a family member, or it was in the family to where how you guys got involved separately into DJing, right?
Yep.
So talk to us a little bit about that, man. I've always wondered, like since before we met you guys, I've always like, how the hell did two guys have the same passion and then they combine and then they make something amazing? How did that happen? How did it go from just a family thing being small to being fucking MAZOVIBE?
Well, my dad was a DJ, and he was a DJ for like I don't know, like 20 years, bro.
That's
He would do
gangster, bro.
quinceañeras. He'd do. He had a ballroom for like a really long time, so he'd be there every Friday and Saturday, pretty much. And he had all the gear, so he had
Shit.
extra. So I was like, hey, Dad, let me use those speakers. Let's
That's
let me
love,
play
right?
some
Hell
gigs.
yeah.
Yeah. And,
Oh, you started gigging it too?
Yeah,
From there,
we
from
started,
Morrito?
Yeah, we started, and then he had. Well, you want your uncle?
Yeah, so like from there, my uncle, I have an uncle that he was doing the same thing. He was
That's
DJing parties
sick,
and
bro.
stuff. And so like when I think you talked Chris mentioned this the last time. He's like, oh, so when your uncle had to go take a break or had to
Oh
go
yeah,
dance with a girl,
yeah.
you know?
And that's
Yeah,
if you think about it, like right, like your dad and your uncle, like they decided, hey, you know what, I'm gonna take a
Oh,
break,
your
go have a
15
beer,
minutes?
have a couple of tacos, make sure you take care of this.
watch
And
it,
they'll-
play the next song, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
So we kind of had the same thing, My dad would do the same thing, like the parties. Hey, well, transition to the next song.
Hey.
And of course, it was just like volume up and down.
No
So how old were you guys at this age? When you guys actually kind of started helping with the family members?
I was young, man. I was probably like 10, 11.
Oh,
I mean, he
Right,
played
yeah.
for a
I
long
mean, it was
time.
around you, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like he'd go get a beer or something, and then I transitioned to the next song. So we were.
You
I was
felt like a
young,
real
yeah.
DJ just pressing that
Yeah.
one button.
bro, I would set
Exactly.
up in my grandma's house, like in her living room. And then you remember, like, speakers are small now for the most
Right.
part, like for those parties. But back then, they were like these big stacks, you know?
Like the TVs,
Like,
you know, the
yeah,
white ass
bro.
TVs are fucking huge.
So I'd have two of those fucking blasting music at my grandma's, at my grandma's house, bro, just trying to mess with music, kind of understand like what
Yeah.
it is and what goes good together and all that, you know. But I think we both had like an interest for music at a really early age.
Well, I think that's great. I mean, when you have, like your dad and your uncle, when you have somebody that's showing you that at a very young age, I think that's what, I mean, and that goes with everything from sports to, like music and shit like that. I have an 8-year-old son right now, dude. And I'm thinking like, dude, fuck, he'll probably be a better podcaster than me when I get older. You know
man,
what I
show
mean?
him the
But every
ropes.
time I tell him, he's like, that's cool, Dad. And then he just walks away. I'm like, no, you don't think it's cool. Not yet,
Exactly. Not
But
yet.
that's cool. So when was it that you guys kind of like were like, let's do this together? Do you guys remember that first time, that conversation or something? Like, hey, I do DJ, you do DJ, let's do it together. When was it? How old were you guys or what happened?
We're like what? I want to say like 14, 15.
God
started to make money.
damn.
We wanted to make money on the side. So we're like, hey, let's do a gig. And I was too scared to do it by myself because it's like, how you going to play like fucking Los Bookies or like Tigres del Norte? Like,
Yeah, yeah,
playing.
yeah.
I was like, shit. And we got together, same thing. Like,
Bro,
we got
and
together.
I think back then, like, you could get your license at like 16.
Oh yeah, without
This-
even taking the school, you just have to go and take the
This
test.
started like at 15 or permanent 15, so we're all driving around like
Illegally driving, bro.
to
in my
gig,
dad's
to
van.
gig with all the gear and shit.
Yeah, bro.
These dudes don't even have any bills and they're
Yeah,
fucking
bro.
driving to their first gig.
That's fire, bro. Like typical Mexican way.
Bro,
Hey, no los choques, way. ¿Sí o no? ¿Sí o no?
Hey, that was 15 years ago almost, guys, right?
Yeah, bro.
15 years ago.
crazy,
And
dude.
so that night, what made you guys think like, you know, we got something going. Was it that good, or was it something that like, hey, we could do something?
It was easy, bro. So you'd play the music. Obviously, like for those family parties, you don't have to worry about beat matching or anything. It's just if the next song's good, they're happy, you know. So that's how we did it. Just volume ups and downs. And once we got into house music, is when we started kind of taking.
Yeah. So I was looking into it, and honestly, like I kind of forgot. I thought that you guys kind of played this, you know, EDC type music or the type of music you guys already play. I was like, dude, you guys have been doing it forever. You guys are so good at it. But when you guys started, it wasn't that, right? No, it wasn't that. But you guys told me, and I was just looking at the video. Somebody had given you some type of CD or some shit at some party or after a party or something, and that's when you guys were like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah. Okay. That was our friend Val. We used to rave together back
Val.
in the day. Yeah, and
hey, shout out Val, dude.
That's fire.
Oh, yeah, dude.
And she gave us that CD. It had like, I want to say like 16 songs on that, and it was just songs that like were cool at the time, and we're like, oh hell yeah, this is dope.
And this is what year, dude?
This is like
Probably like 2008, bro.
Yeah.
So you had what?
The best years of our life,
Early
dude.
Dead Mouse Cascade on there?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
It feels like
that's a classic, bro. That's a classic. That's a classic.
No?
You know?
But
Everybody was jamming.
way earlier than that. Like
Way
we were
earlier?
into the
Oh,
bloody
shit.
beetroots and stuff. Man.
Oh,
Like,
that's
Yeah,
right.
Beetroots, Crookers. Yeah, it was just so it was like 2008, 2009. It was called like fidget electro. And
A la verga,
electro
dude.
house.
You just threw me back, bro.
Yeah, dude. So it's because I was
Se le
gonna say,
paró.
so like
Digital beat
we kind of came into the scene when like the ravers were coming out on YouTube. They were doing all the dance battles.
When River became like mainstream, kind of, right? Like,
What was that thing called? The game.
that was like right after like the rebels and shit. You know what I mean? Like, the rebelling. Like,
The rebels. The rebels. That's taking it back. The ravers. Technically,
Okay.
it was the rebels, bro. That was like when now that was popular.
Yeah, I was seeing,
You know, like the security guards were on the lookout for
bro,
that.
I used to
That's cool,
hate
you know,
looking
like-
at rebels, but I used to love their music, bro. It's
And,
like,
and then they were homies, way. They were cholitos.
Yeah,
and
dude,
then
they
the
were
next
all
year, they're
homies.
all like Goku and La Estrella. Pinche disco pants.
That's a good way to put
it.
it.
A la verga, güey. Like, ¿qué barrio West Side?
no,
¿Qué
and then you
tiras,
still
güey?
see them. I still see them at like at the bank and shit, still with them tights and
Oh,
like.
it's because in Franklin,
their hair,
shout
like,
out the homies, they had their essentials.
Dude, and then like
Yeah.
Fit Fam just posted D Club, like like what's it called, a throwback to D Club, which was like the club that our friends were getting dropped off like in the high school. Bro. I never made it to that club, but I guess
That's
my
when I
homie-
told him, I'm like, we need to start raving, bro. Next day,
We need to bring that shit back, dude.
bro, I'm gonna take you to a cool ass place. Just wait.
Well,
Dude,
there's some spots here, bro. I
Yeah.
don't want to mention it, but there's some clubs here.
Oh yeah.
You just pay a fee and you get in, you know?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. There's
Yeah.
some
That-
cool ass
There's
clubs.
there's some shit here. There's shit here.
I mean that's cool, bro. The fact that you guys started at a very young age and then 14 years, 15 years later, you guys are still continuing, but not just continuing, but you guys are growing. You guys are making a name for yourselves. MAZOVIBE. Speaking of the name MAZOVIBE, you guys have changed your name a couple of times, man. I was going through the video, right, dude? And at one point, I want to know who came up with this. At one point, y'all named yourselves J&J DJs.
A la bestia, güey. Bro, JJ Wentworth or what?
It's like who? What?
I mean, it's obvious, no?
It was easy, bro. It was
J&J.
easy.
No, that was-
Sometimes I still get confused which one's John and which is Jonathan. Way.
Was Juan y Juanito? Just
I
kidding.
call him Stumpy, man. Since
Stumpy, pero
great. His
So,
professional
out of
name
love, out
is
of
John,
love.
but his real name's Stumpy.
Yeah, bro, that's a nickname, bro. That I classify them. So John's like my business side, right?
Right,
Stumpy
right,
is
right.
like my music party side, you know.
So
Like, when
DJ
I
it's like my name is
Stumpy?
John, but later I'll be Stumpy Dad. Hit
And
me up.
what's your stage name?
Stage name is just MAZOVIBE, bro.
Stumpy.
Yeah.
But like,
Stumpy.
but your independent name.
I've never really thought of one, bro. Like
You guys never did. I mean, since you guys kind of started all this shit, you guys kind of did it all together. So was that you guys' first kind of like DJ name together, the J&J?
Yeah, well, that was when
DJs.
we first got our business cards,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
When we were doing the small parties, like the
Backyard, the cookout
yeah,
parties,
exactly.
the quinceañeras and
So
shit like
I think
that?
it happened because
That's
we
cool.
we got recommended. We were in school, like in high school, and they asked us to play something for high school, but we had to become a vendor.
Yeah.
So then we had to go register as a fucking business and try to get business cards. And
So you have to get us
Damn.
like, yeah. You gotta have to be all profound.
Yeah,
like, we
so-
need a name for our business.
Yeah,
So
got a
we're like
trademark on
J&J
that shit.
Discos. Yeah.
You know
And
what?
this
I
guy
feel like
likes to go
Jonathan.
register
I feel
for,
like
the
Jonathan
city
was the
of
one who was like,
Sapporo.
"What about J&J's DJs?"
Hey, bro, we needed it by like it was a Tuesday. We needed it by Friday. We're like, let's just go with the obvious, bro.
That's funny, dude. And then eventually, you guys went, and actually, and I also had forgotten about this. And there's some people actually still remember you like this. You guys also went to Mazo Boys, right?
Mazo Boys, yeah.
And so Mazo Boys, and now you guys are, Mazo Vibe. How did that Mazo thing came into play? What was going on during that time? I know you guys were young, and I know we asked this question. And before you guys answer, if you guys haven't seen this episode yet, I mean, it was 3 years ago, but I asked them the same question, and they said that, Mazo for Maserati, there's two different meanings to this, right? So it's Mazo for Maserati, and then the next one you guys said, and it's on video, you guys are like, well, the next one's still a secret, and once we make it, maybe we'll say it out loud. And I don't know about YouTube, but I feel like they fucking made it already. It's fucking.
They're doing their thing.
Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that.
We got some work to do.
We still got a little bit of work to do. We're not there yet. We're not
bottle after bottle after bottle.
No, but
It
I
was
mean,
the same bottle, bro.
No es cierto, güey, porque ese güey la está chupando, güey, like a hamster. I saw that shit, bro.
Yeah, we went through a couple.
like a
Not
hamster.
you, but the homie.
We went through a couple.
They give
We had a
some fool
couple of
shot,
homies that were putting in
and that
work,
fool was
bro.
like, and I was like,
we should have
I'm
not
next.
even.
I'm next.
We didn't even get our beers yet, and right away they're like, "Y'all want a shot?" And I was like, "God damn."
Fool. He's like, you want a shot? We didn't even make it to say what's up over there.
And every time fucking John over here saw me, he's like, "Hey, you want a shot?" And I was like, "God damn it, dude!"
You were the culprit, bro.
Like I'm trying to look for Chewy right now.
I told you. I told you.
It wasn't me.
But dude, so Mazo Vibe, man. For those that are just kind of finding you guys out, or they might not know, how did that name come out from Mazo Vibes to Mazo Vibe? I think that's kind of clever, man. The Mazo, I like that word, Mazo.
Yeah,
Mazo Vibes, and then it flows. But Mazo Boys, how did that happen? Who came up with the name? Was it together or what?
Yeah, it was a collaboration. I mean, we agreed to it, so. But I don't know if you want to tell them the story.
Yeah, I don't think we're there for the story, but pretty much like I remember throwing around names, and we were like in the high school bus with some homies.
Oh shit!
we were
Still in high school.
Yeah, we're still in high school, bro, and we were throwing some names around, and we came across that one, and so we ran it by some people, and everybody's like, "Dude, that's cool."
Sounds cool.
And so we started running with that. And we were already playing parties like in high school at this point, but we never really had an official like name for. Obviously, we didn't go by J&J DJ.
I hope not.
At the parties, that was more the corporate name. But so we did Mazo Boys, and then started doing some shows from there, bro. And then the name.
These guys are like J&J is like don't call me by my my federal name. Don't call me by my government name, all right?
But when you first started your gigs, what was the first one? You're like, bro, that's fucking cool. They gave us a shot. Like,
the first one we got a Felguk. Felguk was the first one. The second one was big.
yeah.
Well,
It was a week after that, right?
Yeah, it was a week after. But the first one was Felguk. That's the one that we actually went to go. I want to say try out, right? Because it was just like a cookout at Album Park with SMG
fire.
events, and
oh,
yeah, they're
shit,
like, yeah,
SMG?
we'll come. Yeah.
That's sick.
Like,
bro.
come play. We're gonna have a cookout, this and that. Like, they had like their SMG company picnic type thing.
Oh, that's.
They invited us over, and they liked it. And then a couple days later, they're like, "You want to open up?
Damn.
Felguk is coming." Dang, I hit that.
Dude, damn, dude. Somebody cut him off.
What is that for the people that don't know? Holbrook or what?
Oh, Felguk. Oh, they were a DJ duo. They were pretty big back in
Oh, nice.
2000.
So then they ended up hitting you guys back up and be like, "Hey, we liked what you guys do. You guys want to open for this?"
Yeah,
And
yeah.
So what was that? What was that next show?
Well, we did
Afrojack,
Felguk, and then the week after was Afrojack. Yeah,
Fuck!
I gotta dab you. Yeah.
man.
And that was when he was barely coming up.
Was this
Oh,
the one
shit.
at no,
Club
never mind.
101?
Bro,
Club
this is
101.
like 2011, 2012.
That's gangster boy.
maybe
That's
2010. It
So
was
you guys
early.
went from like a barbecue place to like a fucking.
Afrojack.
Yeah,
dog.
but like there's videos, and it's cool because I've been able to use that clip of the first podcast, and where we talk about those shows that we played back then, and I show like because they're still on YouTube, right? And I was able to put clips, and that's been some of our top performing content because it's like, oh shit, these dudes were doing it since back then, you know?
Damn.
No, yeah, and that's what I love about you guys' story, man. Is the fact that you guys got this break where you guys, collaborated with SMG, right? SMG, and then they brought you up. I even wrote a note here. You guys opened up for Avicii, Afrojack. You guys were part of the Neon Desert party shit, dude. Like, how did that relationship do? And how did you guys? I mean, being DJs, let's be honest, like. That shit must have been hitting you guys like, holy fuck, we just fucking made it, you know? Yeah. It would have taken you from here all the way up to here, you know? How was that? How was it handling that much? And then, like I said, I mean, you guys went from a barbecue at a park to fucking being in front of a bunch of people. How'd you guys handle that? And how was that experience?
I'm going to jump in there right now.
Yeah. No, it was an experience, that's for sure, man. And I remember clearly, like, we didn't even play on CDJs yet, bro. We had 2 controllers. He had his controller, I had mine, and we'd connect to a mixer in the middle. So we'd be like, it was kind of like 4 decks. Yeah.
But I think it's cool, bro, because like since back then, it's always been like, how do we figure it out? You know,
right.
I mean, we all come from the same place and stuff. You know,
Damn, Carrie, you need to chill, bro.
He wasn't lying.
My bad, dude. That was at the wrong timing, bro. Bad timing, bro.
Let's get that butter cheese, man.
My Theo's over here. Go back to the kitchen, way. Oh shit.
It's so funny, bro. But now that was fucking funny.
My bad, dude.
You're good. So yeah, we all like since back then, bro. Like it was always just we'd think of something and then let's figure it out, right? So obviously we wouldn't have the best equipment and shit, but we figured out how to play music, how to like mix into our track into his track, right, and like vice versa, and just like learn those skills that. Luckily, when we got on professional stuff, bro, they transferred.
Yeah.
And we were able to like. Really
you guys were already ready for it, man, and we were kind of talking about this before we started this pod. It's pretty much talking about adaptation, right? When we were talking about the pod and how having a team works, but eventually, like it's my dream, it's Chewy's dream as well, and so working it, you have to adapt with what you have.
Work with what you got,
I talk all the time about like how I'm so picky about what I'm gonna release, and sometimes I'm not happy with it, but it's what we have. That's what we have to fucking, produce and release.
Yourself, Exactly, man.
And at the same time, but it makes you learn, right? It makes you like when you get the good 100%. Equipment, when you get to that easy part, you're like, fuck yeah, dude. Like,
correct.
It kind of humbles you because it's easy now, but you know what? Like back then it was harder, but we were still producing this shit, And that's why I really like, you guys' story is because you guys literally went through the grind through that,
we did, man. We did. And we were young. Like we couldn't afford CDJs or anything. Like we had, I think my controller was like $300 back in the day. And I still have that controller, bro. I still have that shit.
Hell yeah,
like I'm keeping that.
Yeah.
And
keep it, dude.
Yeah, that's all we could afford. We were high school kids, So we made it work and fucking... Yeah, it did translate. And we got lucky that it did translate. Yeah. And then from there, we just kept it growing, man. Whenever we got a chance, we would go. Like a lot of DJs, I'm sure, have that story. You go to Guitar Center, fucking, you see the setup there. They let you fucking play with it.
And you practice your place there, yeah.
You go see, like, oh, okay. Looping, huh? Oh, okay.
Let me try that out.
Cool. Yeah. So it's been a journey, man. It's been a journey. And we've just kind of kept it consistent. People like what we play, and it's been growing from there, man.
And I wanted to ask, bro, how was the emotion? What was the feeling like when I don't know who you got the call from first, Avicii, Neon, or Afrojack, bro? What was that?
Well, Afrojack was our very first one, man. Like our very first show there. We opened for him. I want to say twice later on.
Yeah.
When he was a lot bigger.
That's gangster.
But,
and then we opened up for him again here at the Elmont.
That's right.
So I was gonna say I thought I saw you guys because I was at that one, bro, and you guys did a good thing.
That was one of our first. Like, damn, bro, we've been doing this for a minute. Like,
that's
seeing
cool.
the time, and it's crazy because like the first time you interviewed us, bro, like I didn't see us as OGs. It was none of that, And now, like
talking about it, kind of reminiscing,
talking about it, people the way they approach us and tell us, like, "Yo, bro, we used to rave to you. Like, we used to see you, like, when we were out there partying. Like, that's why Mazel Boys apparently means something to a lot of people because we were that key memory when people were out there like raging.
Damn, they were the
and you know what, man? There's been several people throughout the week and month that we've been talking about trying to get you guys on. You guys, I'll show you our list, and we have a top list of people that we've been wanting on, and you guys are on the top of the list.
Circled.
And every time we bring you guys up, there's always somebody's like, I know those guys. Or like, like last night we had a meeting here at the studio, and we told them, hey, we're having the MAZOVIBE dudes here, the DJ, and sure enough, one dude's like, yeah, I know those guys. Like they're cool, man.
Cool,
Shout out to those people.
And I like it, and I love it because, like I said, man, it shows the progression. But as artists and the ones that are going through it, it's kind of hard to kind of like really notice that, right?
Yeah.
We've been doing, I've been doing this podcasting for over 4 years now. And sometimes I do have to kind of sit back and be like, fuck, first time that I ever did a pod, I was in the middle of a garage. There's no cameras, only one mic, and then now it's progressed to where I'm at. But because you're so busy trying to create this content and this business, you forget where you come from or what you've done. And that's what I see with you guys. And you just said, man, like when you guys recorded 3 years ago, you didn't feel like, oh, geez. And now talking about it, you know. So how does that feeling go to you guys? How do you guys feel now that you know and remember where you guys are coming from and where you guys are going? How does that sit in with you guys? So you guys happy of where you guys are at? Or how does that mentality go with what you guys are doing?
I mean, we still have a lot to experience,
I don't
man.
think we're there yet, but it's been fun,
But I mean, to this point, it is cool, man. Like people that we never thought knew who we were, they tell us.
They
Like,
fuck with you?
Yeah, and Buchanan's.
dope, bro.
Oh, you guys opened
that's
up for
love.
this and that, and you guys blew my mind, whatever. We're like, nice, man. Like, hell yeah. Like, I never know what to say.
I don't remember
in those-
that day, but thank you.
No, I mean, I remember them, but I just never know what to say in those situations. I was just
Yeah.
like, hey, hell yeah, man.
It's because
Like,
it's interesting, bro. You think about it, it's one DJ that's up there, right? And we did play a lot during that like peak era of, let's say, 2012 to like 2018-ish. So it was like we had a good run of just like constantly being up on that stage. So for all those memories of seeing those big artists that people like they're like, oh shit, you were the people that played before them, right? So it's cool to hear like, oh yeah, dude, we saw you guys at this event, we saw you at this event. Like, it's like, oh shit, cool. That's dope,
You're
bro.
like,
you know?
fuck.
yeah, it's cool.
cool.
It kind of lets you know that like, fuck, you guys are doing a good job. And actually it's just recently we've been kind of noticing that too with people coming up like randoms, because there's a lot of people that we know that they watch our show. But it'd been a while or, rare where we'd run into somebody and be like, hey, you guys are the Takeover Show and all this. And so now being recognized, you go somewhere and, hey, I follow you guys and let me just take a picture. And then me and Chewy start thinking about it. It's like, God damn, dude, like we don't really think about it like that.
Yeah, it is.
But when
It's
you
hell
see
yeah
it,
to
when
that,
you
man.
see it and people recognize you, then it kind of... It kind of confirms that, like, dude, we're doing a good job. We're doing something right, Like, I don't care if only one dude fucking follows our shit. As long as that guy likes
He's
it,
happy,
and that's
you
cool.
know, he's
Man, you gotta
laughing,
keep grinding, bro. You gotta keep grinding. It's good that you guys can relate in that way. So you guys kind of know it. I know it is different. Like it's DJing music, but podcasting, man.
Yeah, I mean, and it's all about it's just the work that you have to get into, right? And I was talking about this earlier. It's kind of like what people see, what you guys see, when they see the videos of you guys partying. I'm sure that's fucking 20% of what you guys do, right?
Probably like
There's a lot of preparation
so
to
much,
that.
bro.
There's a lot of networking, planning, and all that. Meetings that you guys have to do. I'm
Staying
sure
up
that
all
you guys
night
do
and
some
shit.
practice and shit like that. And that's the thing that a lot of
big one.
people don't understand when they see somebody that's consistent, right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, these guys are just out there having fun. Yeah, we're having fun, but guess what? There's a lot of fucking work. that has
beat you
to do
research
with
and
it.
then
So
you're
much,
lost
yeah,
on
yeah.
top
So-
of another subject. You're like,
Yeah,
what the
and so
fuck?
all that being said, what makes you guys keep going? What motivates you guys?
I know a story, dude, that's fun, like that I really like that we did recently, bro, is we've been throwing the backyard sessions for 3 years.
That shit's
Yeah,
getting
well,
super.
same thing, bro. I don't think so.
3 years,
It's
bro.
like COVID stuff.
I remember the first one you all threw, dude, and I remember being so pissed off at Chris because I had told him this fucking go, and this guy's like, nah, bro, nah, he never wanted to
real?
go out and do anything.
Oh.
And next thing you know, I see it all over social media. I see how fun it fucking was, and not just that, but how big it fucking grew after that, dude. And that was backyard shit was good, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
That shit was nice.
We still got plans for that.
It's dope because that turned into what a part of Daybreak was, which was the influencer party, bro.
Yeah, and I wanted to ask, brother, if you want to mention it.
Oh, let him finish his story, dude.
Well, it's because it was cool because we're talking, bro. We're setting up. I think either like when we set up or when we broke down, one of them. But I was telling him like, dude, it's nuts. Like thinking of that first party to like what it is, and all it was is really someone trusting. And like I said, shout out to Ruben and the Marketing Hunters, right? Because he trusted us to like really grow that party side of that party, right? Like so we were in charge of making sure people had a good time, that they had something to do, that they were able to like drink pretty much, right? We're pretty much in charge of making people drink, right?
And get
Marketing hunters
content
took care of
improved.
the experience and that other stuff, like the networking side. We took care of making sure that
The
everybody
hospitality side, and that shit still carries. I remember you kept asking me actually throughout the night, "Hey, you're having fun? Cool, take a shot." And I'm like, "God damn it, dude!" And then 2 minutes later, he's like, "You having fun? Take a shot." I was like, "Bro, I just took a shot." He's like, "Take a shot anyways," you know. But that's cool, bro. That I love that shit. But yeah, how do you guys still keep going, dude? Like, is it some? I mean, obviously, it's something that you guys love. We could tell that it's a passion that you guys have, you know. But because it's a passion, obviously, it at one point has to become business.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
100%.
No, it 100% though. It is a passion. It is a dream that we still have, man. I still feel like we could be levels above to where we are, and we got to keep it that way. You know, we got to keep thinking that we're gonna get there, and that's what drives it, bro. Honestly, like. Yes, it does have to come to a profit at some point, but the process is so fun that it's like,
Right.
and let's just keep it going. We have a lot of encouragement from a lot of our friends, a lot of people that are around us. You know, and my fiance pushes us to make better content.
That's love.
To
You're not gonna sleep in my bed until you fucking make something good.
Oh
yeah,
shit!
well, she like no. What she tells us is the truth. She's like,
Yeah,
oh,
that's fucking good,
that
dude.
sucks
Hell yeah.
there. Like
The harsh
do
truth.
this and that, and it's good to hear that, you know. And we
Yeah.
have same with you, you know. Like we have a big group that kind of pushes us to be better,
Right.
and that helps a lot, man. I mean,
Yeah, my girl, the same thing, bro. Because I mean, we, like you said, nobody sees what it takes, right?
Yeah.
And for Sunlit, for Daybreak, for all those parties that we throw, like if you see me before the parties, bro, I'm stressing, dude.
Right.
And I call this one, he's stressing,
Same.
bro. And it's
Did you
like,
see me before we were setting up the show? I was sweating, dude.
yeah, man.
it's because you care, right? Like,
Yeah,
you want
exactly.
you want it to be good.
Quality,
Like,
you know?
obviously, when people go, they're just like, "Oh, this was cool. It was a cool experience, right?" But for us, I mean, you're thinking about all those little things that can go wrong,
Right.
right?
Exactly.
Like those little things to make that event feel like an actual experience for the people that go. So it is stressful, and like luckily we have a support system that I think are like, dude, it's worth it.
I mean, to start off, man, to have the support system with your significant other goes a long fucking way,
Does,
man.
man.
So shout out to that, bro.
Oh yeah,
To all them ladies watching, make sure you support your man and everything they do.
Put 'em on
And
check a little
for
bit,
the
you
men
know?
watching, make sure y'all do the same shit, dude.
yeah, man. They put up with the stress that we have to like fucking. They see it all, obviously, you know.
Yeah.
So.
That's you know what, dude. I love it, dude. I feel like I could suck y'all's dick right now.
I'm next.
Nah, not
party is
yet,
this,
not yet. Chew's getting mad because he wanted to do that first.
But you guys have any EPs or anything coming out soon, or
Yeah,
or
we-
how does that work in the EDM industry?
I mean, we're still not like, we haven't gotten signed to a label or anything. So everything that we release is on our own. And we just released a new track. What was it? Last Friday.
Yeah, I think it was last week on Friday.
Yeah.
Losing My Mind. If you guys want to go check it out,
Yeah, Losing
it's
My
on all
Mind.
platforms.
Across all
Yeah,
platforms.
Find
so
it on Apple Music, Spotify. Losing My Mind. MAZOVIBE.
losing my mind, dude. So tell this camera right here in front of you,
I'm on it
one of
right
you guys.
now.
Let them know where they could find this track, and then after you do that, let us know where that motivation, where that how it came to be.
Well, yeah, you can find it all on all major platforms: YouTube Music, Spotify, Apple Music. There's a bunch more that I don't know of. Tidal, it's on there as well. You can listen to it on SoundCloud. Go check it out. We always put the link. The link is
Search
in our
for it,
bio.
you'll find it for sure. Search
Yeah,
for it,
yeah.
and you'll find it.
Hell yeah, guys. So this is what we're going to do, man. I feel like we could keep talking forever and ever. What I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and take a quick little break. We're 35 minutes into this conversation
Nice.
already. Time is flying by. When we come back, I want to talk more about what the future holds for you guys. I want to know I have a couple more questions, and, talking about what the best experience was. Also want to know what the worst experiences was too. And then also we got our boy with some trending topics, our boy Chewy here. So all that being said, you guys make sure you guys are following, subscribing, and liking. Before we go on break, can you let everybody know where they could follow you guys, please?
Yeah, for sure. So you could find us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook under MAZOVIBE, and same thing for Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, any of those places. So MAZOVIBE, luckily right now, that's still we're like unique with that name, right? So it'll be pretty easy to find us.
You put Mazo, and then that's all that you need to put it. Everything else pops up. But guys, you already know. Make sure you guys are following, subscribing, and liking. We're gonna go ahead and take a quick break, and we will be right back right after this. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Episode number 39? 38, 39. 38, 9. I don't know, man. Anyways, guys, we have the boys, the Mazo Vibes. From Mazo Boys to Mazo Vibes.
Yes, sir.
Is it vibe or vibes?
Oh, it's vibes.
Vibe.
No, it's vibe. I was
It's
about to say
vibe, Mazo Vibe.
Alexa,
It's
flip
vibe.
a coin.
Mazo Vibe.
Yeah,
Vibe?
just with a
With
no
the E?
S, no S.
Oh, Mazo Vibe. It's because it's just more than one vibe. It just makes you feel like a bunch of vibes. It's like, what are you feeling? Like, okay,
Makes sense.
yeah, talking about that, dude. I wanted to talk about our experience this past weekend. You know, me, I don't know who it was, John or Jonathan, I was talking to about collaborating, and then on that same conversation, I saw that you guys had a place in a set there at Davenport. You know, and so I was like, we gotta go. I was like, Chewy, let's go ahead. It's been a while since I've seen these guys live. Let's go ahead and see what the fuzz is about. And so, Chewy, we got into a crazy night, dude. Super. It was rough in a fun way, guys. All right. The whole day started off. I told Chewy, hey, I'm gonna pick you up, bro. They go on at 8. We'd be there at 8. Pick you up at 7:45. So I love picking Chewy up, dude. Let me tell you why. let me tell you why, dude. Let me tell you why. Theo, chill. But let me tell you why. Every time I go and pick up Chewy, it's like kind of going on a date, right? I go pick him up, but he always has something for me, dude. Okay, either it's a joint, or either it's a cold beer, or some new fucking
pizza slice,
some new fucking snack that he created and shit while he was high or something. And so I was excited to pick him up that day. You know, I was like, oh, okay, dude, let's see what you have.
Friday or Saturday, right?
I show up, bro. He comes out, and it looks empty-handed. And I'm like, fuck, man. I think I should just leave him here, you know? Nah, pero this motherfucker shows up, opens his hand, and he has some chocolates. And right away, I was like, chocolate mushrooms.
Oh yeah.
And I'm
And he's
like,
like,
split that, fool. All I see is this motherfucker. And I'm like, damn.
And he's
I
like,
gotta
I
get
gotta
my
do-
piece.
He's like, I got to do the same. So
I go
anyways,
cut it.
Sounds
just end up showing up.
Sounds like
Sounds
a good
like
way
a
to
good
start the
time.
night.
Yeah, dude. And then showing up to Davenport, you know, we go up there, and I was like, how I was explaining to you guys, man, the vibe was just so cool, man. It was just something that it felt very exclusive, and I love that feeling of having that. And it was packed. The people that were
I
there
loved it.
were having fun, dude. There was one guy that was fucking having a blast.
That's homeboy.
This motherfucker was having so much fun.
Oh yeah.
He did the unforgiven move that made Chewy break. All right, we're looking at this guy, and the funny thing is, when we show up, dude, you guys, your hospitality, you guys in the middle of a set,
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
saw us, stopped. I don't know how the fuck the music kept going, but y'all, I was like, are they faking that shit? Because you guys just walked away like nothing and came and
We
said,
had 2
"What's up?"
minutes, bro. We had 2 minutes. That's why we got straight to the shot, bro. We're like, we got 2 minutes.
Right away, dude.
Hey, what's up?
Dude, I
want a
saw
shot?
them look at us, and then they went, grabbed
This
a
fool's
bottle
Yeah.
from the table, and then Kim was like, "What's up, dude? Here, take a shot." And then they give us a shot. Next thing you know, while I was taking a shot, they left.
And this, yeah, you had the
And then-
bottle, and you're like next, and I'm like, nah, give me
During
a
this
cup.
time, we saw this guy partying, dude, and slowly throughout the night, it's just this guy started getting wild, right? And so
don't know what it is, but
just
it just
keep this
progressed
guy
over the
just,
night. It
dude,
just
progress.
progressed. I know
We
what it
saw
is.
him making snow angels
Oh yeah.
on the turf.
Oh,
I
dude,
definitely
and,
know who it is.
Yeah,
and then
He was-
he had you guys like the Swedish House Mafia. Yeah, I thought he was like holding on and shit.
He was the third one.
Yeah.
He was our
yeah,
Axwell.
yeah.
He was our Axwell for,
And so
for that moment.
during this whole time, you know, we had eaten our chocolates, and then the thing is, like,
Fire.
you guys made that experience so much better. Like, it was just banger after banger. I kept telling Troy, dude, I'm tired of coming,
No,
dog.
y lo llega el pinche Ruben, way.
Oh,
The sparkles are coming, and then he's like, "Who's next?" And then he points at us, and we're like, "Fuck!"
Yeah,
and he
dude.
fucking hand us wait.
shout out to Ruben.
Beautiful fucking
Shut up.
environment, bro.
Shout out to
It sounds like a
Ruben.
good time. I don't know.
I know.
Too
So, dude,
fire, bro.
hold on. Let me tell you something.
accomplished.
Everything I
Mission
just said, that's in the first 10 minutes. Dog.
No, for real. I believe.
Like, right off the bat, it was just like, holy fuck, dude. I haven't even gotten my first beer, and I've taken 3 shots. Right, seeing this guy doing some snow angels. It's not even snowing, dude. And so during this whole time, Chewy always has a mission, dude. We don't call him the Tortanator for a reason. All right, Chewy always likes to take his food to go. All right, so he likes to always find himself a torta and order it to go.
And Ruben caught me too. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I was like, and he says, like,
It's because this is what Chuy does, dude. Look, this is what Chuy does.
I'm just jamming, you know. I'm like, you know, mayonesa, aguacate, you know what I
And then
mean?
chile, cebolla, tomate.
Jalapeno. And then I was like, what? No, and then Ruben was like, this fool tells Ruben, he's getting his torta. And then Ruben's like, you fucking would. And then he just fucking walks away and comes back with more shots, bro.
That's
Like, what
great.
the hell's going on?
Or- so I understand torta, but why comal?
Porque calientó las gorditas,
All right. I was like,
Like,
Why
it all makes
comal?
sense now.
El comal, güey.
damn.
Pinche comal, Chuy.
Hey, what does that saying say? If she ain't 280, she ain't a lady. Just kidding.
She got to be as heavy as a Chevy.
That's dope, bro. Because like for everybody, like that's a party that we're trying to get off. That we've been running for 2 volumes now, right? So we've done 2 of them. We're about to do our 3rd one on October 20th out at the Davenport. And it's cool,
Nice.
man, because like that place has been open for, I would say, some time now.
Dude,
A couple years.
it's a nice fucking place.
It's
I've been there
nice,
once
bro.
before, but man, I forgot how nice it is. Even the inside, dude. Like
How
just
you
to
get
chill
there,
out
you know?
Yeah, exactly. The
Yes,
elevator.
bro, I
Yes,
forgot,
dude.
bro. And we're
Elevates
like, somebody's gonna open, bing,
Hell
and
yeah.
then the lady's like, "This way, gentlemen," and we're like, "Oh,
Facing the wrong way.
Dude, and, like as we're getting
same
like
thing, bro.
higher, Chuy's like, I feel like I'm so underdressed, and I was like, well,
Yeah.
then get undressed.
I thought they were gonna say no sneakers, bro. This was like, oh, they're not gonna let me in with my bandana.
No,
Nah,
everyone's
bro,
welcome.
they're
Everyone's
super
welcome,
cool,
man.
friendly,
Yeah,
dude.
nah,
and, like,
The views are nice out there, bro. Like,
Nice
it's just it was
sunset and
sick,
everything.
dude.
Yeah.
It
you
was
guys
sick.
had the pool playing the playoffs, and then they switched it to the fights. Bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
behind you guys,
nice.
actually.
I
Yeah.
tried to play the fights while you guys were
I
playing.
know. I have a
remember?
picture of you. Well, it's a video, but you paused it, bro.
Yeah, I was
You're
telling
like-
this guy.
you're like
I
trying to
was
act
all
all
like,
cool.
I was telling this guy, turn around. I was like, dude, I paused this
That's
shit.
just pause, bro.
And I was like,
Oh, yeah,
damn.
I didn't even post it. I'm like,
So,
Apple
dude,
took a screenshot
it
of
was-
the fight. Dude, and then took a screenshot of the fight. He's all.
it's all fake, dude. I got it off the internet and shit. But dude, I had so much fun, man. And me and Chuy, you know, like we're going through our thing during that night, and Chuy trying to get his torta, and we're looking at this guy get obliterated as time goes by. But to be honest, it was like he didn't fuck with nobody. Like nobody seemed to care. Like this guy was doing his thing, bro.
Jumping jacks,
Bro,
everything.
he put his
Tell him,
hands on
tell
the
him, tell
table and he fucking rocked his head back and forth.
Hell yeah.
Dog. I thought he was
Twerking.
breaking his neck,
Hell yeah.
dude.
Hey, shout out to Craig. I think it was Craig. If it was
Craig.
Hey, nah,
Dude, I whipped my head.
Dude, bro, he did this, bro. He did this. He grabbed down
I whipped my head
both
back and
hands
forth.
and then he just like started like.
Pero
back.
cool,
And he
like,
arched his back too, bro.
He's like, nyong, nyong, and
Chewy was like, I didn't know if to laugh or get horny. And
and,
then,
and we look at each other,
Damn.
and then I was like,
Hey, mission accomplished on Craig. No.
and
bro,
then
now listen to this, dude. Listen to this. So we've already been there a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Chewy still hasn't scored or anything. Chewy sees this perfect torta for his eyes coming in with another, herd of tortas. Right?
oh, I know which one. No, why?
Hold on, and then Chewy's all like, dude, bro, goddamn, dude, this girl, goddamn, dude. By this time, our boy Craig, is his name, dude? Our boy Craig is just on autopilot by this time, right?
Damn.
Hold on, dude.
Sorry.
5 minutes into it, dude. I turn around, and I didn't want to do this, but I turned Chewy's head around too, and this guy's making out with this girl that Chewy thought was extremely hot coming in
Oh, maybe
just
it's not
5
Craig
minutes
then.
before.
And
Chewy
it was
got
Craig's girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Craig's girlfriend.
Craig's girlfriend.
Oh.
I believe. I believe.
That's
I don't
why
want
it
to
was
La
so
Flaquita?
Yeah, she was there.
Well, shout out Craig and your
Dude,
beautiful woman, brother.
the thing is, Chewy was so
I'm not one
upset,
to
bro.
put titles on it, guys. My bad.
Chewy was so upset. He's all like, bro, I would never make that dance. And this guy still got that girl.
And I was like, hey, should I go do it too? With my hair back and forth or what?
And that's when we decided we had to go. Before this shit turned into a P. Diddy party.
Oh shit.
I was trying to get my lube and my oil ready, man.
That's not the vibe we're going for, guys.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Wrong vibe.
Nah, I'm just kidding, guys. Nah,
it was
dude.
fun,
yeah,
bro.
it was. I was telling Chewy, bro. I actually, during that whole time that we were there, and you know what made it good is it's just the music you guys were playing. Like I was saying, it was just like banger after fucking banger. It's like it felt like these guys can't top this song off, and then bam, another one, and then bam, another one.
And I would try to call it out. I'm like, dude, it's gonna go
He
like
was trying
this.
to
And
call
he's
it,
like- And then I was like, fuck, I didn't get it. He's like, you were close, but how? And I'm like, I don't know, just listen to a lot of sets. And this was like, pues ya cállate, güey.
Yeah, so it was pretty fun, man, and that just kind of made me think, like obviously as you guys have been doing it for a while, you guys have had so many experiences, so many shows, you guys have your backyard stuff that you guys started, but I'm sure that there's a lot of very good shows that you guys have had and sets. Is there been any like really bad ones that you guys like memorable ones that you guys are like, fuck?
Were you like, you're like,
What happened,
You
dude?
learn
Who was
from your
there?
mistakes or something?
Yeah, always, man. Like, there's always gonna be a few. I think it's not always perfect. And we've had those experiences where we just expect, or our track list, maybe we didn't choose it wise enough for the people that were in front of us.
Nobody like
Something-
was dancing and shit or what?
Yeah, I mean, or either that or like we fuck up and like pause the music. I mean, it happens, man. You're there live, and it those are the ones that stick to you. But there's been a lot of good ones that kind of overtake that, So it happens occasionally.
What's your favorite memory when it comes to like a good set where it's something that would always stick?
I think we have the same one, maybe. Which one's yours? Let's say it at the same time.
Ready, 1, 2, 3.
I don't know because I
Adele
think we say it in the first episode, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's the one that you're
The
saying,
Avicii one
right?
with Adele,
Yeah.
when we played that edit.
Nah.
I think
that-
the best
that-
part of it is when people actually sing back to you. I mean, it's not our music or anything, but it's like, I chose this song. and
Yeah.
fucking
How does that feel,
everyone
bro?
knows
When
Feels good.
when the audience engages back with you, bro?
That's the best feeling, bro. Like if they're engaging, makes it way more fun. If they're just there parados todos.
Those on their phones
Yeah,
and shit,
like, Yeah, like and there is times where people are like that, man. But you have to like read it, change the music, see what else.
Yeah,
works,
well, I mean, you're the pilot. You're the one
Exactly.
that's kind of like moving their emotions. And
exactly.
And-
man,
and-
that's what it is.
And I wanted to ask because our homie Jamal brought it up. He's like, one time his mic died during mid session.
Oh, yeah,
Has
yeah.
your shit ever crashed or like like you said you didn't have the right playlist?
Always, man.
Oh, you guys have had any
I-
hecklers?
How does that feel,
yeah.
bro? Like, what's the go-to fix situation?
I mean, we've been doing it for so long. It's kind of like autopilot, bro. Like something fucks up, we're like automatically. It's a good thing. It's two. Of
You
us.
know how to fix it.
Yeah, we have to. I mean, we
Well,
We'll
like
have an idea.
this last time at Kiyoshi, our homie Osman invited us, right? And it was a cool vibe, bro. Like it was a dope party. Like there was like sparklers going around similar to what we had, and like it was just a cool vibe, right? And our homie Andre C was playing before us, and that dude he was rocking it, bro. And so we were ready to go on, and we were excited. And normally we communicate and tell each other like, okay, go on this one or go on that one, right? And surprisingly, like I'm not a very religious person, but like I normally like pray really quick just before we do any sets. I remember that day I didn't, bro, and we just went straight into it. So I did two things just random because I remember that I was like, damn, bro, I fucking changed up the routine and that shit fucked me up. Well, anyways, we go up there and he's like, yeah, you connect. He mixes in good. We're ready to go. And then I fucking unplug his USB, bro. And like the fucking music just And then you hear the people like they're nervous or like they got nervous.
we're like, damn.
You hear my
Not
uncle
really,
in the
bro.
back, like,
Yeah, bro. Straight up.
You hear culero? No, I'm just kidding. No. I was like, that's gotta.
That's
It was close.
That's
It was
disrespectful.
it was close, bro. And it feels like that though. It fucking feels like that. You know, you're like, fuck. So we're like all scrambling to try to fucking switch it. But the one thing we tell ourselves is like, we gotta rock it now. You know, like,
Just keep going,
it's like,
yeah, yeah.
Let's fucking kill this shit now and
Kill that shit.
try to make everybody forget that shit happened. So.
but it's experience. It takes experience, right? Like you wouldn't know how to handle it if it hadn't happened before.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I mean, it happens in some like we're not perfect. It happens occasionally. Like that one kind of sucked because like the music stopped. But there's
Yeah.
been other times where it's like maybe the song that we picked wasn't the right version that we wanted, and it just kills the vibe. of that.
Ah,
We'll fucking
shit.
play it, bro, and it's like some like 70s remix.
Yeah, it's like,
like
damn,
some 80s music. It's like,
It's because they're both named the same.
But that now you know. It's like now you know when
it's
to
like,
do it.
Go,
Yeah.
switch it.
So speaking of that, I mean, having two heads, having two DJs, you guys are I'm sure you guys like different genres. How is it that you guys come into conclusion on like how a song is gonna go or like how it's set? Like, do you guys just like do a paper scissors rock, or do you guys wrestle it out, or how is it that you guys actually decide on like how the music's gonna come out?
Well, we do sometimes do paper scissors rock to who's gonna start the set, just who's gonna start it. But after that, we've done it for so long, bro. I know his style, he knows mine. He knows like what type of music we're gonna be putting. We do like meet up during the week, like, hey, these are the tracks that like I think would keep the party going, and we have to kind of like it's practice, man. Yeah, practice. Like it's not like we're there planning our set, but we do like, hey, I got these badass tracks right here, check them out, and that's all we do. Like we're like, ooh, this one's good. Let's play this in the middle of our set.
So it just comes natural most of the time.
Yeah, 100%, bro. I don't think we ever really know what's gonna happen, right? Like that day at the Sunlit party, we hadn't downloaded music, so we're like, oh well, let's see what happens. Like let's just play with different styles that we had, right? Yeah. And it ended up turning into a lot of like, since the type of vibe that we had, we played a lot of classic stuff, a lot of stuff that people could sing to, that like they would recognize.
You guys follow that wave. Yeah. You guys see that wave start up, and then you guys just start, writing it.
When you guys would play Fisher, bro, my bad. The room got fucking like, it went to go dance, bro. Oh yeah, man. And I told this fool, they know what they're doing, bro.
Yeah, you gotta like, know when.
This dude started almost pulled it out, dude. I was like, come on,
yeah, man.
Like we're in public.
You didn't have to.
It's not a P Diddy.
I was like, fuck.
Oh yeah, bro, and that's what it takes. You gotta read the crowd. Yeah. Our like playlist is, we have everything, insane, bro. We have everything, bro, because we have to do like the nights at Mirador. We do have to like, we have our own like tech house playlist, and it's so expansive throughout the years. We have so much music, man.
But you know what's great is the fact that you guys could adapt to that. You guys could stay together and still create good music on whatever genre, whatever is needed at that moment. But speaking about your music, what's the future looking like for MAZOVIBE? What do you guys have plans, or is there any good big events that are coming up where people could go and check you guys out?
Yeah, I think we're really focused on becoming like a full brand, bro. Like I think right now you were talking about it, like you guys wear all the hats for it, right? So we've been focused on like creating content for the brand, getting people to know who we are, right? So like that's why we're excited to come on here, because a lot of people see our music, they see the parties, but I don't think they really ever get to talk to us. Yeah. And some people like, we want to create those connections where it's like, yo, these dudes are just like everybody else, right? They've been doing it for a while, and they want to get to that next level. So we want people to really understand that. And then also focusing on music production, right? Getting better as DJs. And recently we started doing events, which is how Sunlit came to be, backyard sessions, all that stuff.
Keep that shit going, bro. That was amazing. That was so much fun, man. And the thing with me is I'm not the type of guy that usually goes out to stuff like that, right? Yeah. But even then, it felt like, holy fuck, dude. If it could be like this every single time, dude, I'd be out there like a whore every single night. I'd be that Craig next time when you guys have something like that. But that's cool though. And do you guys have any recent events coming up or anything like that?
Yeah, we do, man. We have Pickle Fest, like Stumpy said. I'm gonna call you Stumpy because that's.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I don't think I've had to say it the whole pod, but
you've been holding back.
He's my boy. He go way back. But
I think you called him Jonathan at one point.
His professional name is John Rivas. I call him Stumpy.
His government name.
You'll meet Stumpy every once in a while when we're partying.
Yeah. Exactly. But like Stumpy said earlier, we do have Pickle Fest coming up. That's next week. And then we do have a few events coming up. We're planning them at the Davenport. We're trying to do another event on the 20th, right after DJ Snake. So if you guys are going to DJ Snake, we're going to have an after party there at the Davenport.
That's fire.
And then, well, of course, Pickle Fest. And then we do have, what's it called? The one at Solana, the circus.
So we also have, I think it's going to be called the Murder House. It's like the final party that the Solana's doing for their Halloween series. They're doing like a 3 weekend. So we'll be playing that, and then right after that, we'll be doing the after party for the CFC MMA fights. So we'll be playing the private after party for that. Last time we got a chance to do the fight. So this time we'll be doing the after party for all the guests.
Damn. Fire. Shout out to that. And again, guys, these guys are always posting every event, everything, everywhere they're gonna go. So make sure you guys are following MAZOVIBE We'll have all that links in the bottom below, guys. So make sure you guys are following. You guys make sure you guys are supporting. And if this is the first time you guys, finding out of MAZOVIBE, really check them out. Take the time to check them out, guys. Dude, Jonathan, I was gonna laugh so much, man. I was looking through the stories, right? I was looking through the stories, and then one of the ones you guys were mentioned earlier with Chu was just jumping the gun. You guys released some new music coming out, right? And then so you posted it, and then bro, I shit you not, dude, it was an accident. I usually like to watch everybody's fucking whole story, and I'm trying to do it. My shit's all frozen at work, so I'm like double pressing it. So I skipped the story, right? And then it goes to him, and then he's just like, "Hey, what you skipped the story? Go back, check it out. It's a banger."
Oh yeah, dude,
And bro,
that was Jonathan.
And it made me feel bad. I was like, bro, I was like yelling, "It's an accident, bro. I'm trying." Like,
bro,
my service sucks.
We got some messages from our homies saying the same thing, like, "Hey, bro, you made me feel guilty."
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
But that's pretty cool. So tell us a little bit more about that, man. Let's get into the brand new stuff that you guys just released. What is it? How can people hear it? And what made you guys come up with this new stuff?
Yeah, man, this one was just a random project we just started on, Like, we got together, we're like, dang, we haven't released a song in a while, man. We've been so busy with everything that we're doing the events and just trying to build a brand. And we're like, we need to push out music. That's a big part of it, So we got together. I want to say that one was pretty quick to make. We kind of had a song that we were working on that we had kind of started, and we're like, maybe we could build off of this project. There you go. You guys could hear it right there.
It's a little sample.
That's dope, dude. That's dope.
Hell yeah.
Where can we find this, boys?
Yeah, you can find it on Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, all major platforms. Go check it out. We have the link in our bio on our Instagram, so go listen. Stay tuned, yeah. More stuff coming, that's for sure, man. Yeah,
And like you said, Spotify platforms, all that.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
do you guys
going,
do music videos? Because I saw you guys had GoPros. You guys had all the
yeah.
cameras set up. So
yeah, that's more for our like events that we're throwing. We're trying to implement like the DJs that want to play can go out and play for us, and you're gonna get your set. So that's pretty cool. Like, a lot of people don't do that. Like, you sometimes as a DJ, you go do your set, and then it's like, dang, you don't know what you played. Like,
right.
You're like, this part was good, but what's
Hey, so you guys are thinking of those that are coming up, man.
Well, it's a couple of different things, bro. It's like we were talking about this earlier, right? It's getting paid too, right? And so unfortunately for a lot of these, this is like a passion project, right, that we're doing, and we're all trying to. This is like the podcast for you guys, music for us, and for a lot of other artists out there. It's a passion project that you really hope happens, but we really don't know.
It's a risk,
so,
exactly.
So we've come up and we've played a lot of parties where we've done it as a favor. Unfortunately, like not unfortunately, we've done it as a favor because maybe they can't pay us yet, right? And so now that we're on the opposite side and we're the people throwing the parties, it's like, well, right now these projects necessarily might not be as profitable because a lot of them are new ideas, right? For backyard sessions, it's a party that we throw in a house.
Exactly.
And it just gives dope content to the people that play with us because the party looks cool, right? So that's something they get to share, they get to grow off of it.
doesn't look cool, bro.
Yeah, and
it's
they get
fucking
this,
cool.
Exactly.
That shit doesn't just look cool. It is cool.
Fucking cool, bro.
If you're there, you're
We'll
fucking.
get back to that.
You guys are
Okay.
invited to the next one. Just
My boy right here. Appreciate that, my boy.
Dude, I'm
Appreciate
bringing my sleeping bag,
Yeah.
because I ain't going
Hey,
home
Bring
that
it.
night.
That's even better, bro. That way, you don't have
Yeah.
to worry about drunk drivers, bro.
Yeah, dude.
See,
I don't
Uber
trust
or
Uber drivers
there?
either.
Oh, okay, yeah. There's
Dude,
some
it's
ones.
all our
funny
deals
story.
getting peachy tips for everything
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
in.
Funny story. I think I Ubered from one of the parties. Like I think it was Vicky's party, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm over here like I'm being safe, right? And we're not even out of your neighborhood, bro. And my fucking Uber just takes the shit out of the curb, and I'm in the back like.
That motherfucker.
And I was
You
like,
should
I
have
just keep
driven.
going, and I was like, "Fuck, well, I'm already in the
fucked
back."
up our route.
Holy
Dude, so-
shit.
but that was interesting as fuck.
That's
what I
fucking
was like, you
hilarious.
never know,
Actually, I've
bro.
never asked for an Uber, dude.
No.
No, dude. I'd rather just close my eye and
No sea
let Jesus take the wheel.
That's wild.
No, I'm just kidding, guys. Don't do that. But dude, I wanted to ask really quick, man, how you were explaining. I mean, now to a point, right? Like, it is a dream, it's a passion, but eventually, if you want to make this a lifestyle, if you want to make this something out of a living, you have to start talking about it in business. Yeah. How hard has it been for you guys as DJs? You know, like I know that you guys have been getting paid for stuff now for a while, but how hard is it now to progress and kind of deal with that whole money side of this whole passion?
I mean, I think it comes down to like just being aware of what you're doing, right? So, for us, it's like I mentioned this earlier, but we've had to implement ads, right? That is part of our strategy right now, and it's done in a certain way, right? But I think you can't just rely on. A lot of people just bank on I'm good enough, right? Or my music is going to be good enough, right. Or my content is good enough, whatever it is, and that's not the reality there, bro. Like you have to have a lot of luck to break through that, like where everybody's going to be paying attention to what you're doing. So for us, we have to invest in videographers and photographers. We've had to invest in equipment.
Dude, I saw that night, bro. Me and Chewy were actually like, bro, we got to get to where they're at, dude. With 3 different
insane,
photographers like at the same time.
Flashing
And
everywhere.
dude, check this out, bro. I wanted to say this story, dude. So we went, we knew one of the photographers, and then we went and met, and I just decided to talk to another one. And he introduced himself, and I was like, okay, so I thought like, oh, they all work together. I was like, oh, so he's like, oh, I don't know who the guy is.
Yeah, we asked
and
him
then,
how, you
and
guys
right in front of us,
He's
they
like,
met each other, and I was like,
nice.
and I was thinking like, I was looking at Trey like the motherfuckers just grabbed 3 different fucking companies to come and do their shit. They didn't, and none of these guys knew that these guys were also coming.
But I do gotta get a compliment to your team, bro. They were on their shit, bro. They were at like every corner, bro. Like even like I'm not gonna lie, bro. They gave us a little like 5-10 seconds, bro, and they were just recording us.
Chewy started as like, dude, how
and me
look,
and
how
Misa
look.
were like, what the hell is going on?
I was telling Chewy, I was like, look, dude, count how many cameras are on.
But you guys had the atmosphere. You guys had the ladies, bro. You guys
But I mean, like you said,
We
man,
had
it
3 of our own
all
cameras,
has to do with like
The
the
music.
marketing, and it's kind of like planning things out, like you said, you know, like there's a way to do things, and there's a passion to it, right? But like you said, you have to make sure you know how you're thinking about it, you know.
Exactly, man.
If you want this shit to last, then think about those details. Thinking about like how you're gonna do that.
Yeah, and it's all a learning experience, man. Like we've learned so much throughout these years. We see what's popping, and we try to kind of see like how we could get out there. Because the hardest thing with music, I think, is getting in front of people, bro. You know, like getting your music in front of people or to the right audience. Because there could be someone that doesn't even like your shit, like that genre. Of course, they're gonna skip your shit, and
not just that, but as time goes by, shit changes.
Exactly,
man.
man. Exactly. You have to adapt to change, and that's the whole thing we've been doing. I think that's why we've lasted so long. Excuse me, as a damn Cottonmouth, bro. That's why that's why we lasted so long as a duo, because we're good at kind of seeing. We see two ways of it, like he sees one way, I see the other, but together they come together, and we're able to move forward.
It becomes a vibe.
Yeah, it's a vibe. That's why we've worked so much. Like our views are so different, but we come together and we say like, all right, well, let's try this out. Let's try this out, and we could see 2 different sides of it, So, I mean, you just got to keep trying, man. You got to find ways. You got to learn from what you're doing. You got to learn from your mistakes and just
keep grinding.
Shit. Yeah, keep grinding.
Going.
I mean,
like you said, going back to researching and keeping it with the culture, keeping the trends, and because you can just fall off quick,
Exactly,
I tell them, bro, because like we'll sit down and like I have an iPad and I'll just write like,
hell yeah,
what do you guys think of this, right? Like, what's the lineup? What should we do? Like, what's needed in the party? And I always tell them, like, speak it into existence, bro. Like, let's speak it
we're always talking about that, man.
Yeah, like, that's a show that we want. Like, hey, let's say it out loud so we can speak it into existence.
We both have the same passion, man. That's why it's worked so well.
Dude, and that's what I love, man. I think that's what it is. When you find somebody that is as motivated and has the same passion, man.
That's
cheers,
brotherhood right there, bro.
Man. You know what, Chewy? I'll do a dick sucking tonight on these guys, all right? I'll take care of the job.
What do I do? Clean?
Yo, wild.
But anyway, guys, what I want to do now is I want to kind of get back towards the end of this podcast. There's a couple of trending topics that we've been wanting to bring up, and just hear what you guys think about it. To start off, right off the bat, man, Mozart. You guys know this guy, right? He just came out with a new single.
Beethoven.
Did you guys hear about that?
That they found like new music from Mozart after 200 and some
years. Yes, isn't that shit crazy, bro?
That's wild.
Yeah, so somebody ended up finding something in a German fucking library and shit. Ended up finding something, and they ended up saying like, "Oh shit, this is Mozart." Unreleased music. It's like a 15-minute something or 12-minute something play. But isn't that crazy, dude? It's just imagine somebody fucking finds a MAZOVIBE fucking, USB. You know, like,
Dude, I wonder what it will be,
250 years from now.
bro.
like-
CDs will decompose.
He
After.
wants to make a skit.
A
bro.
la verga.
I want to try to figure out how we can make it. This dude had a funny ass idea for a skit because we have the old school players that you could put CDs in, right? So he wanted to like bring them out, fucking clean them up, and be like, "What the fuck? Like, how do we use these?" Right? And
Oh,
then
yeah,
Like
dude.
like a time travel
Like a time
style.
travel, bro.
Hell
Like
yeah,
a
dude.
CG.
J1000s,
Bro,
Like,
let's
I mean,
hook them up, Chewy. There's some
Do it
there's some
up.
good videographers, photographers, dude. Yeah, dude, for sure.
Do they,
have
even
the
sell
team
like?
too, I bet.
Well, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
our
Dude,
team
I'm
right
sure
here,
we could
bro.
find somebody that could.
we make those videos, we shoot our videos like, bro,
He's
you
like,
should
"What
see
the
us before
fuck? I
the event,
can't
setting
stay
up
with you."
cameras, setting up the
That's
the
us,
whole
bro.
thing, bro. That's us in the party. Like I was telling you guys earlier, we're fucking partying and like, oh fuck the angle, bro.
Yeah.
Go switch that
and,
angle.
and that's where it is, man. And at the same time, I feel like we have to kind of take all that in, you know, like kind of like suck into it, because there is going to be a time that you guys are going to get to a point where you guys are going to have your own team. You're not going to have to worry about where the camera is set, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I tell Chewy all the time, we stress about little shit, dude, all the time, you know, about the camera angles and shit like that, you know. That's the thing I tell Chewy all the time, dude. Isn't that crazy? We've been doing this and all this, and we're still the ones that set up our own equipment and do all this. But at the same time, it's like I tell Chewy, it's like, dude, fucking enjoy this moment. Dude.
No
Like,
one knows.
no,
your shit
nobody really
until
knows
you
about what it
start to-
takes. But then when you make it big, and then you really, you know, stop and really reminiscing about how far you've gone, you'd be like, dude, I was that guy too, and that guy all at once.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
we've been through a lot of stages like that, man. Just learning.
And I appreciate you, bro. You were helping out homeboy Jamal Streeter over there.
Oh hell
bro.
yeah.
Oh, you taught Jamal Streeter
he
some
went in there.
stuff?
He went in
Yeah,
there.
Oh
this is first
shit,
time
dude! Now
DJing,
he's gonna
bro,
blow
so-
up, dog. Watch, he's gonna blow the fuck
He's
up.
gonna hit
dog.
you to be the third man.
Just some pointers, you know.
That's cool,
Yeah.
bro. Because a lot of people are like, "Nah, fuck."
Jonathan's all like, dude, yeah, maybe you should open your eyes before you do anything.
Nah, man, no. I'm not. No, I'm a nice guy, bro. I'm a nice guy.
Copy my
All
style
right,
before it's
Chewy.
over.
Let's go ahead and do this, man. Let's go ahead and let's talk about a little bit of these trending topics.
Let's do it.
Let's put some music on here, dude. Yeah. Oh, here we go, Chewy.
Hold on.
There
let's
we
put
go.
this one.
Oh yeah, you know what? Let's do that.
We're gonna remix that Mozart track or
Oh,
what?
shit.
Oh, you guys should. Holy shit!
Yeah, that's not a bad.
Is that Mozart? No, man. It's Mazo.
All right, boys. I don't know if you guys were in tune with the sports news in the
Let's
community,
see, shoot it.
but our UTEP miners have now been welcomed into the Mountain West Conference.
That's right.
bro.
That's right. I
Yeah.
did see
What do you
that,
guys
man.
think about that?
That's pretty cool. Like, to be honest, I don't know what conference they were on before. So
The
when I saw the
CUSA.
post, I was just like,
It's
oh,
like,
nice.
oh, we get to
Yeah.
play some other people. So
Yeah,
what
yeah.
what teams are on these conferences?
So
Chewy?
check it out. In this conference, my boy, just let the internet load a little bit. I actually have a little clip for you guys from.
Hey, real question though. While Troy does this, when was the last time y'all went to a UTEP game?
We went to a tailgate not too long ago.
We played a tailgate.
Oh, that's fire.
played a tailgate.
You guys have
You know the
played a tailgate.
tailgate's fire than
Didn't
the
go to the
game,
game,
brother.
though.
And
I
I
mean-
hate to say
I mean,
that.
There was
I mean,
a
when the
TV there.
tailgate is better than the game.
It was a badass tailgate. It was a badass- Shout out to Roger.
Yeah, shout out to
Yeah.
Roger, the homie, for getting us. That's
Hell
another
yeah.
area that we're like, dude, this would be cool, dude. Because
No, you know what, dude? I feel like I feel like when it comes to UTEP and anything that has to be involved with UTEP, it's still kind of like a frontier when it comes down to it. You know, there's so much stuff that could happen and that could be created, but it's kind of hard when the team is going 0-5. Like, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I don't know, man. I feel it's like a gold mine. You know, you just have to know when to fucking go in there and dig for it. You know what I mean?
I think the cool thing though is like, I mean, I guess maybe because a lot of fucking El Paso's Cowboy fans, right? But we start the year with like, yeah, let's fucking go.
It's
Yeah.
just like it. It's just like it, bro.
Bro, they lose motivation, support.
We lose like 5-6 games.
Fuck,
or
they
something.
remind me
It's
of my
like,
boss.
You know,
Like he was there for the first like 3 years, and then he's like, "Fuck this, I'm out." And then it's like, "No, come on, dude."
and they
Like,
come
stick
back
around.
to like they remake it up and they're like, nah, pinches miners no valen chorizo, and then
Yeah.
and then you see them like not even in the game, they're just getting bells.
And then not next thing you know, they go like on a 3 winning streak, and then they're like, "Fuck yeah,
You're back.
I
You're
knew
back.
it. We're back.
Fix up.
We're back, boys.
But going back to that, boy,
Somebody call MAZOVIBE. Turn up,
we need
motherfucker."
them for the tailgate.
Yeah, but
That's funny.
I going back to it, I have a little clip from Estela Casas and the homies at and
conference already. All jokes aside, the demand to get UTEP into the Mountain West has been there, and as a byproduct of all the conference realignment taking place across the country recently, UTEP will be leaving Conference USA, a conference it's been part of since 2005, and joining the Mountain West in 2026. This is a massive upgrade for UTEP athletics, and now it's asking for the Miners faithful to take the next step in terms of continued support.
It was finally our turn to be able to get in the game and play and be wanted and desirable and fill a need that people have. No one would stand here and say, we've arrived. It's only going to happen because we invest in university, we invest in intercollegiate athletics here, and we're not going to climb to the top of the mountain and skip all the steps. You got to take them one at a time. And the only way we're going to get there is with the help of the El Paso community. We have 80-some thousand living alums in El Paso. We need to engage them, and they need to get involved with this university. For us
What
to
game
be
was
what
that? That one
everybody-
was packed.
That was like 10 years ago, Dougie.
2008, bro.
But he has a point, dude, and I
Yeah,
think
he
that's what's cool is that, like, I think El Paso, and we talk about it a lot, bro. Like, El Paso is really, really supportive. Like, when we were coming up as Mazo boys, like, I don't think we'd be even doing this right now if it wasn't for the support that we got at that at that time for that project, right? And right now, I mean, we've had to work for it, but the support that we're getting is cool. It's dope, you know.
Yeah.
So I think same thing for them is like they get a little better every year. Sometimes maybe we take a step back, right? But the important part is that, like, if that team is successful at one point, bro, El Paso does love to party. El Paso loves to celebrate,
But
bro.
and to be honest with you, man, like you saying that, like I agree to that to a certain extent. I feel like El Paso, if anything, should be even a bigger supporter than what we are. You know, like I feel like we slack on that. You know, like we start off good, but if whoever they're supporting is not doing good, then they stop supporting, man. Well, and I'm one of them too. You know what I mean? Like,
they gotta win some games.
Yeah, for sure. You know, but that's what it takes. You know, like if you're a true supporter, you're gonna be there in the good and in the bad. You know what I mean? But I think that's what, if El Paso was that type of place to where, like, no matter how bad or, you know, we're doing on any sport, if they kept fucking supporting, bro, like I've said earlier, we're like 20 top biggest city in United States. We're bigger than some of these very popular cities, and you say El Paso to some of these people, they don't know where the hell that is. You know what I mean? But I think that all has to do with, like, people just supporting each other. If we all fucking just have each other's back, fuck, dude.
Because I think it goes both ways, right? So, like, they're one of the most supportive cities, but they're also one of the ones that, like, will be really quick to talk shit about.
Sí, somos bien culeros, güey.
Yes,
We lose
bro.
and our
Yeah,
tío,
yeah.
esos güeyes valen verga.
Verga.
And that's why if you go to an old clip, I talk like that because that's what my dad's in.
Bro, we have a clip, dude. We have a clip out there where this motherfucker was all like, la verga, when the new coach was coming through.
Yeah.
He's all
kinda
like,
right,
Coach, please, at least one win. And I was like, this motherfucker will win. He's like, yeah, dude, I feel like you could get the best high school players in El Paso and they could beat them.
Because
And I was
that's
like,
some
this-
shit my dad always says, and I'm like, pinche ato, because we will go for the Rams, bro.
Yeah.
We always suck, bro. And I agree, bro.
Hey, we're there
but
too, bro.
fucking, this
Big
was like,
Cowboys.
pinches maletas, agarras todas de la pinche high school y se la, vas a ver que se la pela en el YouTube, or YouTube se la van a pelar. And I'm like, God damn, and I go say it on live with this fool. And I'm kind well, we haven't gotten one.
Actually, he's right. Coach, give us one fucking.
But I wanted to show you, did you guys know in 97, this shit happened?
Let's see.
I've ever seen one come down that fast.
So we beat
That thing was
BYU.
down in about 30 seconds.
I was 5 years old, bro. I don't know.
I was 3.
07. I already had a job, 2 kids, and a mortgage.
So these fans
So they
wowed
took
the
the
hell
field
out and they took the field goal post.
Where'd that shit end up in?
Wait, bro.
I think that just happened again, though, in Alabama versus Vanderbilt.
Oh yeah, this past.
Yeah.
No way, they put it up there.
They took it,
Bro,
Oh,
And that's how the
That's
big.
how we should be right now, bro. They literally took it up and threw it over the mountain, bro.
yeah, we need to start taking field goals. Everybody, all the UTEP fans.
Nah, dude, you know
Take
how
the
much
field
money
goal
you
out.
could get if you take that shit to the fucking.
Ascada de Park at the swap.
Look at that.
$30.
Bro, you're uniting the west side, the east side.
Nah, that is nice.
Holy shit, dude, that guy looks like he's 40.
To be honest, I'd never.
We got
think
our
of
ass whipped.
Stealing the field goal ever, but they
imagine
did so.
now going back to what he said. Imagine
Shout
the
out to-
Miners winning with this new conference, bro.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Dude,
Imagine
I
them
love the
taking that
Miners,
shit
man.
down all the way Mesa to fucking downtown.
We'll take it to the other country.
Hey,
Like I cut the
Al
minors,
Puente, güey.
UTEP, the volleyball team, right? And those games were rocking, bro. This last run that they
I've
had,
heard 100 wins.
They went up against Clemson, bro. They were playing
God,
Clemson.
dude.
Like,
that's right.
yeah, dude, they were playing like badass schools, bro. And so that shit was cool to be in that environment. And like, obviously, like I said, if they're good, they're gonna, like you said, if they're winning, they're gonna support.
Right,
So
yeah.
maybe
They're
they'll
gonna
be
show
better
up, you know?
games right here with them being in the new conference, different opponents, maybe different energy, better games.
Yeah, I mean, but also at the same time, if we're not doing this good in this conference, how are we gonna do in that one?
Maybe they'll surprise us.
But
We'll see.
they are getting
Go
paid
Utah.
$4 million a year for that.
DJ Jason Craig, man, you gotta pump him up. That
Turn it up, my boy. Do a collab with these fools
yeah,
right here.
hell yeah.
That's
But Chewy, any other trending topics before
I
we end
have
this?
one last one, bro. Did you guys hear about that International Balloon Fest going on? It
I
always
didn't,
happens in
actually.
Albuquerque.
Oh, okay.
So check it out, guys. It's going down. It's a world thing. Me and Misa got to experience it last year.
No, we did it, bro.
But
No, we did it.
It fucking.
No, we did it. So we
It's my second time trying to make.
So we last minute decided to go to this shit last year.
Yeah.
And so me, Chewy, and my brother Kevin, we ended up going over there. And we drove out there. We got there like at 3 o'clock in the morning. Had nowhere to stay, so we slept in his car. Fucking cold as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Cold, bro.
So, and then not just that, but it was fucking windy, right? So we get there, and then it's fucking miserable, super cold. And then we don't see any balloons going up. And then what I didn't know is that they had these flags, right? If you see a green flag, that means that the balloons are able to go up. But because it was so windy that day, it just keeps saying red.
Red.
You know, like red. And then it went to orange, and then orange meant that they could only blow it up, but they couldn't, go airborne.
We went, took a lap, and then me and his brother got coffee. Oh, Misa, we all got coffee, and then Misa was like, "Fuck this! I'm going to the Dos Equis section. If you guys want to
Bro, there
join
was a
me or
Dos
not."
Equis section, right? It was fucking 6 o'clock in the morning.
Like 5 in the morning, bro.
Okay, 5 in the morning, whatever.
Damn.
But I was like, fuck this, dude. Like it's been pretty shitty. So I was like, fuck it, dude. We're gonna go in here and let's go have some shots. And the thing is it wasn't even a Dos Equis. It was like a tequila fucking Don Julio fucking section. So when you went to the bar, like they had no beer. It's just like either
yeah,
mixed drinks
that
or
was
it's just straight up shot. So we're like, fuck it, dude. Just give me a tall whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, they almost gave me a fucking bottle or whatever.
They
But-
gave this fool like.
dude, I was just like,
even
ah,
the guy behind
shit.
him was like, "How much did they give you?" It's international, right?
it
That
is,
fool was
bro.
not from like nowhere. He had
Yeah.
a like a.
This
and then
guy sounded like he was yodeling while he was talking.
They went on a
yodel,
viaje,
yodel,
like,
what is it?
they're like, "No, they gave me this." No. And then I go up to him like, "What are you guys talking about?" And Misa's like, "Look, for this much they gave me this," and I'm like, "Fuck."
What a
Dude, long story
5.
short, we never ended up seeing any of these
Had
balloons go up,
nothing,
dude.
bro. Just
It was
one.
just shitty weather. And then like at one point, like they let the people like kind of blow them up and not like put them in the air, but only like 3 or 4 fucking
parked
people ended
ones.
up doing it. And so like we fucking drove all the way to the shittiest
don't
town,
go
4 hours,
Albuquerque.
bro. 4 fucking hours.
You're gonna get canceled in Albuquerque,
It was just bad.
That sucks, man.
And then Chewy, because Chewy does a lot of these reels and shit, he ended up sending me a video of like the photos that he took. And then that shit looked so fun, and I was like, "Bro, that's just a fucking lie, dog. Don't post that shit."
He's like, "You're a culo, way." Like,
People are gonna be mad at us for sending them over.
Dude, my little brother still complains that his back hurts from sleeping in the car.
he sat in the back
8
the whole
hours going and
He's like,
coming
he
back.
didn't even sleep. He's all like,
We even went to the casino to get pedo. bro.
"Oh, that's right." We're like, "Dude, we got to do something that make this shit
Least at
trip
least.
worth it, And
was
I
that?
lost everything, so that shit made it worse.
Bro, it's funny that you say the morning thing because we've DJ'd like 2 run clubs in the past like couple months, and those things happen like at 8 in the morning. One of them, bro, and like 9:30, right? And they'll offer us like, "Do you guys want something to drink?" And it's like, "Nah, bro, we're good. Like it's too early, this and
No
that."
agüita.
But when a coffee, But like at fucking Vegas, we're in Vegas earlier this year, bro. We would wake up and it was like shots. Let's fucking go.
That's why I was like, dude,
It's Vegas. Wait,
the only way that this is gonna be a good trip is we fucking drink something other than fucking hot chocolate,
Well, yeah.
But it was fun, man. It was super fun. Not really, but The fuck am I saying, Chewy?
We made the most.
Shit, dude. We
made the
did.
most
Yeah,
of
well,
it.
Chewy made the worst of it on the fucking reels and shit. So if you guys go back and watch them, dude. That
Yeah, I'm
shit
trying to
sucked.
find it, but we'll have it.
That
popped
shit
up.
sucked. I'll pull them up, dude. I'll pull them up right here. But anyways, let's go ahead and do this, man. I want to go around this table. I want to give us our last words. I want to start with a tortanator. I want to know what Chewy thought about this podcast.
Well,
and
before that, you want to finish the story of after the party?
yeah. So
These was finished.
pretty much I had to force Chewy out of there. You know, I have a job. I have to be there at 6 a.m. It was already 11.
Damn.
I was like in and out, bro. Like for real, like you know.
This was after sunlit?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Okay.
After
So it was
you
like
guys were
11
done.
o'clock hit.
What's up?
And then I was all like, all right, dude. Like, I want to be here, but I wake up at 4 and I got to be at work at 6.
And I was like, let me get one more round. And he's like, fuck. I did.
Anyway, so we rushed through it. We ended up going to my car. And the only reason why we went in my car is because I was leaving and Chewy was supposed to get his stuff and stay with Carrie. Carrie was supposed to take him home.
Yeah.
But when we were sitting there, I was just kind of convincing Chewy, like, bro, we had our fun already, bro. Nothing else is going to change. It's just going to go in. It's just going to turn into a Diddy party. You're going to be $350 short tomorrow morning, and you're not even going to get your dick wet, dude. Like, let's just get in here, dude. It's just, he's like, nah, bro. Like, and then he closes the door. You know what's funny about Chewy is that he'll tell you no, but his body is telling him, like, let's go home.
I was like, no, I can't. And I got in and closed the door.
He closed the door, and
put
right
my
when he closed the
seatbelt on.
door, I
Yeah.
fucking put it in reverse, and I was like, "It's okay, bro. I'm gonna
Yeah,
get you
no
some
vamos.
McDonald's to make you feel
Yeah.
better."
Nah.
You know? And then he's like, "Bro, it's because, dude, there's a lot of good girls out there, bro. So many hot girls, dude. Like,
I was like,
just need to
dude.
go and talk to one of them." And I was like, "No, bro, it's okay." And then, dude, we're pulling out of the
No,
parking
this
lot.
was like, why? Why do you want to go? And I'm like, cause I'm horny, bro.
Yeah,
I'm like the
"'Cause
fucking
I'm horny."
tequila way. And then this dude's laughing. He's like, bro, it's that's the devil talking.
I tell him, dude, it's the devil talking, dog. Just stay in the car.
And
And,
as
I'm
soon
already
as he
backing
says
up,
the
bro.
voice,
no,
but-
maybe
Yeah.
before he says that.
And I'm walking, dude.
No,
we're driving, right? We're
before he
driving.
said that, yeah. He's
And we're
backing up.
driving, and I was like, bro, it's the fucking devil talking, dog. It's the devil talking. You know, it's just stop. And then we turn around. I'm looking both ways. You always look both ways before you fucking drive off, right?
Always.
And when we turn to our left, you see these two girls wearing the most sexiest thing you could ever imagine. And Chewy right away was like, all I see
All
is
right,
my
I'm
light
out.
turn on. Like, dude, motherfucker, open the door.
I'm trying to open
he's
the
like,
door.
no, I'm out. And dude, I fucking pressed on the gas. I grabbed
like,
onto his
no.
shirt.
And I closed the
fucking
door.
took off.
And
then
I'm like, no,
And I
bro,
told him,
I
I
don't
was
want
like,
to
dude,
go. I was fucking
told him,
lit,
that's
bro.
the devil right there, bro.
He's like, if that
That's-
ain't the devil talking, that's
What
the
is
devil
it, dude?
talking.
Right.
And I'm
Anyways,
laughing.
This
bro.
motherfucker cried. He
I'm
wasn't laughing.
processing
He cried.
everything, bro. I'm like, no, bro, I want to stay. And this was like putting, and I was like, no, fool.
And I was all like, I'm never taking him to a MAZOVIBE party.
bro. We throw a good party.
Wait,
Yes,
I turn
bro.
on my light and then I look at this fool and he's like, "Estás llorando, güey." And I'm like,
Dude, he was crying,
yes,
bro.
I
He
was
crying.
like dropping a
Straight up
pinche
crying.
chocolate, güey. And I was like, I want to
Straight up crying.
stay, bro.
And then this whole time, if you guys remember at the beginning of this story, we took some shrooms, dude. You know what I mean? So the
So
whole time,
yeah,
like-
my emotions was like, I want
makes sense.
I want to, dude. It's like they took.
So
me
I took
from
him
a
to
Passover
McDonald's,
20th.
right? Took him to McDonald's, dude. Got him some burgers, got him some McChickens, some fries, a drink.
Nice.
And then as we're pulling
Yeah,
out,
that's
bro,
homie right there.
as we're pulling out,
This was looking in the bag, and we're like,
I'm looking in the
discussing
back, and then I
something.
look up and I see a
I'm
cop.
like, hey, chill out, fool.
And then
he's
my
like,
dumb ass freaked out and still went and then stopped and then went and then stopped.
And
I
I'm
did
like,
a couple of stops.
go in the
Right.
McDonald's and back in the drive-thru.
And during this time, the lights were red. So the cop didn't continue. He stopped right there and then. So I was like, and then Chewy's just like, go back to McDonald's, go back to
Go in the
McDonald's.
drive-thru, fool. Like, I pretend
So
they
I
forgot my
did, right?
burger.
So I was like, oh shit, yeah, we forgot an order, dude. And so I did go back. But the thing is, dude, we actually went through the drive-thru again and ordered more food, bro. We ordered more food.
We parked and ate our food in the drive-thru.
I gotta make this
Bro,
look
we're
real.
eating
I
our
gotta make
first
this look
order
real.
as we're ordering our second order, dude. And this is all just to feel better and just forget about that we just saw a cop.
Right.
Right.
I mean, hey,
Hey, I
And
got-
then next thing you know, like we sobered up,
I sobered
There you
up.
go.
took
I
him
was
home.
safe.
He said, thank you, give me a kiss on the cheek. I
nice,
went home.
nice.
I woke up the next day and I told him,
Lloraste.
was that a Mazel vibe shit or what, dude? Because god damn, what happened,
Vibe.
dude?
So you guys need to go again.
Uber home, guys.
Yeah.
Shout out to that fucking party.
And it all happened with good vibes, Massive.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate that,
Yeah,
bro. No,
and that's where you get shrooms, cops, and temptations on my notes.
It all makes sense.
Nah, bro.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
really are trying to throw a dope party there, bro. So hopefully it continues to grow. And this next October 20th one that we're going to do, I think that one's going to show a lot to see where the concept is going. And I mean, everything from the letters and everything, it's just try to make people feel like they're not in the same space. You know?
Yeah, and you know what? I loved it, man. Like I said, the atmosphere, the vibes just checked out so well. You know, I'm not the type of guy, like I said, that I go out, but just having that experience compared to all the times that I do go out, it's like, dude, damn, if it was like this every single night that I go out, I'd definitely do this.
Nice.
But you guys are doing a good job, man. And not just that, but what made it 10 times better is the jams that you guys did, man. Like your natural state, your you know, being DJs. That's what you guys
Atmosphere, music,
really are good at. And you know, shout out to you guys, man. I'm so glad that we're friends, dude.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
I'm so glad that we've been friends this whole time, and so I tell you all the time, dude. Even if you know we don't get as big as we want to, we know that we're gonna have people that we know that are gonna get big, dude,
bro.
and that's one of you guys. So don't forget about us, all right?
Nah, hell no, man.
Hell no.
All right.
Likewise, bro.
Yeah, dijo.
Don't forget, I cried at
Bring
your
each other
party.
up together.
I cried at your party.
I had to pull him away from a MAZOVIBE party.
I was like, fuck.
But,
He's like, why? Why do you want to stay? And I look at him and I'm like, cause I'm horny, bro. Like,
That's all he could remember,
disrespect
dude.
to nobody, bro, but it's tequila will do
No
that
disrespect
to
to
you, bro.
nobody, but I'd fuck you if I see you around.
That guy in the booth, what?
If you come to the party, we'll give you guys shots, champagne
we
bottles.
got you,
Like,
we got you.
Yeah,
it's a vibe,
it's fun, man.
It's a
You guys
vibe.
make sure you guys are following, subscribing. But all that being said, Jonathan, man, let's give our final words, brother. Starting with John.
Don, man, I appreciate you inviting us to. Like I said, it's not a lot of people really get to know who we are, and I think from the last time that we did this, we got a lot of clips that we were able to show of just either jokes or our story or things that we're doing right. So I appreciate you having us on, man, and I know we both. It means a lot for you to let us tell our story on your platform.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. That's why the takeover show is here, man. We want to make sure that people know who the best of El Paso is, man, and you guys are one of them, and we want people to know you guys like how we know you, you know, some just cool guys, just the other El Pasoans just doing big things, man.
Yeah.
So Jonathan, last words for you, bro.
I mean, I just want to point you guys to our music. Like we said, we've talked about it. We just have a new song out, so if you guys want to listen to it, it's available on all major platforms. Once again, Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, YouTube Music. The links are in our Instagram channel, so if you want to. If you guys want to find the links to the new track that we just pulled out, that we just released, you can find the links there. And yeah, we're the MAZOVIBE.
And I think keep an eye out for. I think we're gonna get a lot more into the event side.
Yep.
I think
Keep an eye out.
that's a door that's opening up for us right now that we're having a lot of fun with, and just creating experiences and just doing dope shit. You know.
Yeah, and definitely you guys should, because that kind of makes people just not really listen to it, but really interact with the vibes and, you know, the MAZOVIBE, you know.
Have an army behind
Yeah,
you, bro. Like,
for sure.
Appreciate it.
So really quick, guys, I just want to thank you one more time for taking the time to come out here and you know, tell your story and just hang out, have some beers with us.
Oh, yeah,
I
dude.
really appreciate it, man. I've always thought you guys have been great. The stories behind it, the way that you guys met, the ways that you guys are still doing this thing after so many years. I could just imagine where you guys would be in the next 15 years, 14 years. So I just want to say, man, we have an open door policy, so you guys are always welcome to come by at any time that you guys want, man. Hopefully we could collab here at Genuine Reference Studios. For those that are watching and listening right now, man, please make sure you guys support your local MAZOVIBE DJs, man. You guys will not regret it. Make sure now that they're doing a lot of these live events, make sure you guys go to one of them, man. Go have your own experience like how me and Chuy did this past week.
It's worth it, boys.
It is worth it. And but guys, one more time, thank you so much, man. I wish you all the best.
Appreciate it, bro.
Y'all make sure that you guys keep in contact with us, man. We're going to be here to support you guys. And for those that are watching and listening, guys, please make sure you guys are following, subscribing, and liking. And most of all, y'all make sure to stay fresh. We are out.